17 veterans die by suicide every single day. I almost became one of them, but running, just putting one foot in front of the other, is what saved me. I'm Dr. Peralta. I'm a physical therapist and run coach and former U.S. Marine. And I know what it's like to feel stuck in your own head, to carry the weight of anxiety, depression, and trauma, to feel like you have no outlet for it. In this video, I'm going to show you how running can improve your mental health as a veteran. No theory, no fluff, just real strategies backed by research and my own story. So if you're a vet or your loved one, this one's for you. So let's get real. A 2022 study found that 38% of veterans had a diagnosed mental health disorder. That includes things like PTSD, depression, anxiety, and substance abuse. But the number doesn't include undiagnosed cases. It doesn't include the ones who never asked for help, the ones who isolated themselves, who drank themselves to sleep, or thought about ending it all. And in 2022, there were about 6,407 veteran suicides in the US. That's again 17.6 suicides per day, almost one every 90 minutes. And yet, here's the one thing tool that's massively underused, a tool that helps reduce depression, anxiety, improve sleep, boost self esteem, and literally rewires your brain. That tool is aerobic exercise. And for me, running. So let's break it down. When you run, especially at moderate pace for 20 to 45 minutes, several powerful things happen. Endorphins and dopamine flood your system. These are your feel-good chemicals. You feel calmer, clearer, and lighter. Your brain releases brain-derived neurotropic factor, which supports neuroplasticity. That means your brain starts forming new, healthier pathways. Running also reduces inflammation, which is now being recognized as a major contributor to depression and chronic mental illness. In fact, one study showed that running had the same remission rate for depression as antidepressants, about 43% for running versus 44% for the medications. No side effects and no pills with running, just movement. So now I'm going to give you 3 simple ways to use running and exercise in general to take control of your mental health. So let's start with the basics. One, you just want to get enough cardio throughout the week. So that's usually 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise per week. And this could be your foundation, right? Think either running, walking, run, walk, and then there's other forms of aerobic exercise as well, like biking or swimming. And where walking or running, it's totally doable, right? You just have to be able to go outside, get a pair of shoes. And if you can't have time to do a whole 30-minute bout, you could break it up, right? 10-minute walk in the morning, 10-minute run walk in the afternoon, and then another 10-minute walk in the evening, right? There's your 30 minutes. And this also be done indoors. If it's too hot outside, you just go on a treadmill, run, walk on a treadmill, or go for a jog. It doesn't even have to be super intense. It could be easy zone 2 cardio, right? You could jog, comfortable conversational pace, and that will give you your moderate intensity exercise. All right. So research shows that 20 minutes of moderate aerobic activity improves your mood, even in people without depression. And for people with depression, 45 minutes go even in longer bouts seems to be the sweet spot. And if weight loss is your goal, aim for 300 minutes per week. That's about 1 hour, 5 days a week. Again, it could be a run walk, uphill walking, treadmill incline, run walk. There's different ways of doing the cardio. Tip number 2, doing speed workouts or high intensity intervals. So this could be 75 minutes of vigorous or high intensity exercise per week. So for example, you may do 800-meter track repeats, run 800 meters. You're sprinting them essentially, and then you're gonna rest for the same amount of time it took you to run it. So maybe it took you 3 minutes to run the 800-meter, then you're gonna walk or jog for 3 minutes, and then you're gonna repeat that for a series of repetitions. For example, if you're a beginner, you might start with 4 repeats, but if you're more advanced, you might be doing 8 or even 10 repeats of the 800-meter track workout here. And then you could do it once or twice a week. And if it's going to be your main form of exercise, then you could do variations, different styles of speed workouts 3 times a week if you're not going to do any moderate intensity exercise. But I recommend doing a mix of both, right? You'll still do your 4 to 5 days a week of the moderate intensity exercise, walking, run, walk, and then maybe 1 or 2 days a week you'll do the track workout, more high intensity interval style workouts. And if you don't have a track, you could do this type of speed workout on the treadmill. For example, run 3 minutes hard, and then you're going to walk for 3 minutes and repeat that again 4 to 8 times. Or you can do even shorter intervals like the Tabata protocol, 20-second sprint, 10-second rest. So I used to like set up an incline at a treadmill at an incline, like 10% incline, and like just sprint all out for 20 seconds at like 8 miles per hour, all out sprint on the treadmill. And then I'll just hop off the belt, catch my breath for 10 seconds, and then repeat it again. Super intense workout. Only takes like 8 minutes, but so intense that you get some of the benefits of a longer speed in high intensity interval workout. Um, and a lot of studies have shown that high intensity exercise, like high intensity speed workout intervals, may actually have a stronger anti anxiety effect than doing something more slower, like just walking, for example. Next, you also want to strength train at least 2 times a week. Strength training is just as powerful for your brain as it is your body. So you can do full body strength training routine. And yes, I'm aware there's different styles of strength training routines, but I'm talking for the minimum effective dose, most efficient. So you can do lifting weights, body weight combination, bands, kettlebells, machines. They all work. You can get amazing benefits with a single set, one set of 8 to 12 repetitions, or even go up to 15 reps per muscle group, right? Doing, things like your legs, quads, hamstrings, glutes, exercise like squats, deadlifts, calf raises, chest press, push-ups, pull-ups, 2 sessions per week. And oftentimes you could get this full body, even if you're doing single set to momentary muscular failure, you could get it done in 20 to 30 minutes typically. And research shows that even in older adults, that they've seen a reduction in their depression after doing circuit style strength training, right? So you're just going from one exercise to the next in a circuit fashion. For example, there might be leg press, a leg extension machine, leg curl machine, chest press machine, etc. And now I want to share my story. So when I got out of the Marine Corps, I felt lost. I was anxious, angry, depressed, and there were days I didn't even want to get out of bed. And there were nights I thought about ending it. I even tried traditional therapy, right? Spoke to a psychologist, therapist. It helped a little bit, but what changed everything for me was actually running and doing, aerobic exercise. Where it really helped me clear my mind, not just as a workout, but as a form of therapy. Exercise as therapy, running as therapy. It gave me space to breathe, to be present, to feel in control of something when everything else felt like chaos. And running saved my life. And I'm here today to help other veterans find that same outlet. If this resonated with you, if you're a vet or know a vet who's struggling, I want you to know you're not broken, you're not alone, and you're not weak for needing help. But you do need to move. You need to move your body. You don't have to become a marathon runner, and you don't even have to be a sprinter, right? You just need to start. And I created a free training video for running to help you take the first step, literally, and to do it pain-free, to do it in a way that you don't get injured. So click the link in the description. I'll walk you through how to build a plan that works for your lifestyle, your schedule, and your goals.